it's very congruent to gauge like how much we're influenced by like social conditioning.
Yeah.
Right. As a whole, when it comes to marriage, relationships, and just how we relate to each other. And, this conversation about men, having the right mindset is always very important to me because I come across a lot of men who are troubled, right? Men who are, concerned about, where they fit in this planet, where they fit in their relationship, as well as like their ability to be effective people in the spaces that they're in, especially in the realm of their relationships.
Yeah.
And I think you shed a lot of light on how that comes into play when it comes to like interacting with women, interacting with men, so on and so forth. And I appreciate everything you shared because a lot of it just needs to be said. A lot of it needs to be understood. And I hope the people who are listening are taking heed of what you're saying and, doing some homework before just applying whatever they were conditioned to think.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
At least start asking the questions.
Right.
At least just wonder. Say, is this really my own belief? Is this my real desire? Am I really who I think I am? Right?
Who am I?
No, it's true because there's so many people who just go with the flow. Right? And truth be told, women hate dudes who go with the flow.
They don't know that.
That's why those certain dudes stand out. They are the rebels. They think on their own. They do what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a reason why Genghis Khan had so many wives.
Yeah.
Because he was like, screw the rest of the world. I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like have that mentality instead of like the mentality, which was a lot of guys, which has been shift of like social media and so on, where they say, how can I fit in? How can I be acceptable? Which is their mind going to the mind of the collective, right?
Okay.
And saying, does this work for you?
Yeah.
Will you still like me? Am I attractive enough?
Yeah.
Will somebody date me now?
Yeah.
Right? And it's the dudes who are
How about now?
Not
How about
right?
now? Hey, hi, heart emoji. Hey,
Fire.
How about now?
2 fires.
Your love is fire. Listen, Justin, this was a phenomenal conversation, and I appreciate every ounce of it. And we should do this more often. And I'd like you to tell people like how to find you and like give them a little tidbit of like what kind of programs you might have going on that they can participate in.
Yeah, sure. So the primary place for people to find me is on Instagram, and that can be found at the Alpha Evolution, and just that, no underscores, nothing like that. So just the Alpha Evolution. And I don't get caught up on that sort of stuff, right? Like the whole like alpha, beta, whatever nonsense. It's, don't go off the rails. It's just marketing. It's just what people like to hear. It's common parlance. So it really has nothing to do with that. And I have a 30-day program, and really it goes through taking a look at beliefs.
Okay.
Shedding ones that don't work for us.
Okay.
And keeping the ones that do.
Okay.
And then over the next few weeks, spending time developing the foundation as it's customized to you.
Okay.
Right? So you start building your own framework and building your own codes and principles. We never get into talk about that because codes, principles, and rules are the thing that creates those guys.
Yeah.
The man that stands apart from the collective.
Okay.
And can stand firmly on his square. That square is your codes and principles and rules. But anyways, so we work on developing those sort of things as customized to that person based on their own beliefs about themselves. And then we add, some social game for guys who don't know how to text well, don't know how to talk well, don't know how to fuck well. Like that's when we starting the fun stuff and like flirtation and like, let's look at your wardrobe. Like what's going on, right? Let's help increase your overall attractiveness.
Okay. So you're like a full suite for like men, like enhancing themselves.
Yeah. Well, no, not a full suite. Not a full suite. I mean, we don't get into finances. We don't really get into fitness because those things can really get it would turn into like a much larger program. Okay. So I don't want to get into all that. I just want to like kind of get the basis because that foundation is what works for everything. Yeah. Right. You change your mindset about yourself. That changes the way you treat your body. It changes the way you treat money. Right. It changes how you treat your clothes, like your possessions, like all sorts of things.
Okay. Right? Yeah, that makes sense. Listen, guys, You can find me at j.damisse for Instagram, or j_damisse for Twitter. You can find the Introspect Club at introspect_club on everything, whether it's TikTok, Twitter, IG, YouTube. Make sure you guys stay tuned in for the next episodes, as well as other very exclusive content on the Patreon. So until next time, folks.